Yo, what's going on, guys? This is BG. This is the second part of the defensive sub tips, sub ebook, whatever you want to call it. This is going to be the video over the 3-4 odd blitz setup and like the adjustments I like to do against certain formations, certain meta passing formations and stuff like that. Not really the best run defense, but it's decent against like gun runs and inside zones and stuff like that. And you guys see me run this blitz a lot on stream. It absolutely screams at people. So what you want to do with this defense is I like to run auto flip, and I like to have option defense on aggressive, and then I think I just play ball is just whatever play ball, whatever that adjustment is, whatever. And I'm going to show you guys my audibles real quick. I'll pause the game. So my audibles is pinch dog 2 press, pinch buck O, pinch dog 3, and then cover 4 drop show pussy. All right, so my opponent's going to be picking the gun bunch formation, so go ahead and pick your play. Pick pinch dog 3, blitz linebackers, press, spread D-line, crash D-line out, and man yourself to the running back, stand over the D tackle, and my opponent is being stupid, so I'm going to go ahead and decline that. Go ahead and pick your play again. So we're going to blitz all linebackers, press, spread D-line, crash them out, and see how I told you, sometimes you have to press multiple times to get your linebackers to come in the gap. So the main thing you want to do is contain after that, then always man yourself up on the running back and stand over the D tackle, right? And then against bunch, what I normally like to do is outside third him like he already is, inside third Pat Tillman, and then man up the solo receiver, shade over top. And they just can't block it out of bunch. It's just never going to be blocked, and manning yourself on the running back is what makes this scream a lot as well. So I'm going to go ahead and simply get a first down real quick. Let's go ahead and throw it to the left. All right. So yeah, against gun bunch, that's normally the play I pick. I pick pinch dog 3 just because I don't like the man line and I don't like people falling around when people like motion a receiver over to the left. So I normally like to pick pinch dog 3, but we'll go over the setup again. What you want to do is blitz all linebackers, press, spread D-line, crash them out, contain. And then this is what you should look like. You'll always use the weak side safety against bunch, man yourself up against the running back, inside third Pat Tillman. It's not showing my play art for some reason. And then there you go. Dual edge heat. And he max protected, only sent out 3 routes. So that's the bunch defense. Normally what I like to do, come out and bunch one more time simply. So we'll set it up again. Blitz all linebackers, press, spread D-line, crash D-line out. There you go. Blitz is set up. Man yourself to the running back. Sometimes what I like to do against bunch is I'll sometimes, like if they're really snap throwing that wheel route or throwing a corner out to the right, I'll go ahead and soft squat Charles Tillman, and then I'll inside quarter Pat Tillman. And then that's something I'll mix in. That way they can't snap throw the wheel route, and they can't snap throw a corner out over there, like stick or something out of West Coast playbook, stuff like that. They just can't do that. And then lastly, I think that's pretty much it. But sometimes I'll do this, and I'll quarter this left side corner over on Randy Moss. And as long as you shade over top, they won't get burnt. But always man yourself to the running back, stand over the D tackle, and if they like to send their running back out a lot, go ahead and man the running back up with one of your linebackers. So Jesse Tuggle for me, I would man him up. That way he would play the running back. And I still screamed, and I only sent 6 right there against max protected bunch. So as you guys can see, this is amazing. Go ahead and get a first down. We'll go over a couple other formations just to like give you guys an idea. There's not a lot of adjustments to be made out of this defense. It's really dependent on how good your user is. You need to have a great user to be able to run this defense consistently against people, and you need to be smart and not make stupid adjustments and not give up just free touchdowns, right? And you just have to be patient when you run this defense. But come out in like trips tight end, simply. So against trips tight end, I pick pinch bucko against trips tight end every time. I like the man align against trips tight end. Same setup, blitz all linebackers, press, spread D line, crash D line out. Same thing, stand over the D tackle, man yourself to the running back, shade over the top, and this is what I would do first thing to come out in the game before I make any adjustments. See what they want to do to me before I make any adjustments. I want to see if they can beat man send 7 out of trips tight end, because trips tight end is very bad blocking wise against defenses like this. So I like to see, I would just leave the man stock right there. And if this is a little tip for all the people who watch the video, shade over the top only. Best man coverage defense in the game. Only shade over the top. No shade outside. Don't listen to anybody else. Shade over the top. So we'll go ahead and blitz all linebackers, press, crash, shift D line out, crash them out, and then some. Like I said, you'll sometimes have to press multiple times to get them to go in the gap. And then we'll run stock man, shade over the top. Go ahead. As you can see, the tight end normally gets glitched out and trips tight end too, so that's a lot of the times why you scream. But I'll show you guys some adjustments like I would do to like maybe a better player, like, you know, the fancies of the world, the people who actually can dot and check down and different stuff like that. I'll show you the adjustments I would make against that. So we'll come out and trips tight end again, set up the blitz, and then I would outside quarter my X button. Inside third, Sean Taylor, and then I would leave that slot manned up, and I would go ahead and man myself to the running back. Just so I can't get burnt over the top. As you guys can see, that was perfect adjustments for that play. It was a bag. We didn't scream right away, but nothing was open. All I had to do was use her a drag. Go ahead and punt the ball back real quick. So we can go over trips tight end again. Some more adjustments I like to make against trips tight end. And I run this defense a lot on stream too, so you guys can kind of watch the adjustments I like to make against, like if you're confused, oh, what formation, what adjustments would I make against this formation if I don't go over it in this video. You guys can kind of watch me play, and you can even, you know, DM me, ask me, be like, hey, BG, if somebody's coming out and this and this and that, what adjustments would I make against this defense, or would I even run this defense against this, right? So you guys can ask me that, of course. So we'll set up the blitz again. We'll do the same adjustments. These adjustments I really like. These 2 deep blues right here. And then people that like to send the running back and tight end out, I normally always man up my right side linebacker to the running back against trips tight end as well. That way they can't send their running back out. And then if they don't send their running back out, you've got a spy, so they can't roll out on you. You've got a spy, and you know your linebackers in mud are pretty damn good. So other than that, and this is one more adjustment I like to make. If they like spamming the flats on the left side, instead of having that slot manned up, I'll go ahead and put him in a curl flat, shade underneath, shade over top to make it a cloud. Once again, we've got all zones on the field, and then there you go. Stand over the D tackle, man yourself to the running back, and watch the magic. Scream at a pussy. There you go. One more formation. Come out in like maybe, I don't know, come out in some random gun formation. Some random like bazooka shit. Not 5 wide though. There we go. Gun tray open. This is fucking popular for a bazooka. Same thing. Blitz them all. But especially against formations like this, I always man up the linebacker to the running back. Always. And then I would just use her. In these formations, you don't want to stand over the center because you have to guard this tight end. And like I see, formations like that just really aren't good at all. And normally kids that run formations like that aren't very good at all either. So you can just scream at them. They're going to try to send their running back out and spam hit their running back, man them up with somebody like Jesse Tuggle. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? GG's in the chat. But I think that's pretty much it for this defense. There's not really like a whole lot to the defense. It's just you're sending 7. It's the best setup in the game. In my opinion, when you're sending 7, it screams. And it's just a really tough defense. It's my favorite defense. You gotta have a good. You gotta get practice with it though, because if you have a bad user, you're gonna they're gonna score on you. They're gonna hit those little quick dump off plays. They're gonna especially if you don't make the right adjustments and you don't have those deep blues out there, or you just want to leave stock man. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna dot you, and it is what it is. You're gonna get dotted running this defense sometimes, right? Especially against good players. But the thing is as long as your user's good and you know how to adjust to what your opponent's doing, you're gonna catch them making a mistake. Nobody likes pressure. Nobody likes getting pressure sent at them every single snap. And that's what I do. I send pressure every single snap and wait for you to make a mistake. And see, like I said, if they don't send their running back out, you have a spy. Perfect. All right, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap that up there. If you guys have any questions about that specific blitz, specific setup, make sure you DM me. Preferably on Twitter, but you can whisper me on Twitch. I'll get to it. And yeah, that's the 3-4 out setup. See y'all in the next video.